Hello, I'm Mariam Namazi with a look at some of the stories we're covering on Al Jazeera. The UN's top investigator on torture has been denied entry into Zimbabwe. Manfred Novak had been invited by Prime Minister Morgan Tsvangirai to look at allegations of human rights abuses, but he was detained overnight and then deported.
I feel that this is a totally unacceptable conduct of a government of a member state of the United Nations vis-à-vis a United Nations independent expert who is mandated by the Human Rights Council to carry out fact-finding missions on the invitation of the government.
The leader of Kenya's notorious Mungiki sect has told Al Jazeera he's a changed man. Minor Njenga was released from jail last week after 29 murder charges against him were dropped. He's been speaking to Andrew Simmons.
Returning to one of his farms after more than 5 years in jail, he told me he wanted his followers to give up crime, turn to peace, and he tried to disown the violence.
They should stop whatever they are doing. If there is anybody with ill motive.
It's amongst poverty, slum districts such as this, that the Mungiki is active. Unemployed youths extorting money from the poor, protection rackets. Now, if Njenga is really serious about stopping these practices, then there are fears of dangerous rifts in the Mungiki.
A pilot project in Vietnam is paying poor communities not to develop their land. Al Jazeera's Divya Gopalan has been to the Central Highlands to find out more.
Not long ago, these men would have been clearing the forest for farmland. Now the men of Da Ming commune are patrolling it. It's part of an environmental program which pays them money to stop logging and hunting. More than 400 villagers are involved, and each part of the community is responsible for an area of forest. Lam Dong is the first province in Vietnam to run this project, and the first in Southeast Asia. If successful, it could be rolled out to other provinces, saving forests and benefiting rural families across the country.
Remember, you can get the latest on all these stories and more at aljazeera.net/English.